So now this story, super crazy, right? Bus driver gets an altercation in a fight with a passenger, leaves the bus, gets into this fist fight. Bus continues to roll down the road.
You're watching KRQE News 13 at 4.
Good afternoon. New dramatic video shows an ABQ ride bus driver getting into a fight with a passenger. It started after the passenger tried to bring a gas-powered leaf blower on board. News 13's Brady Wakayama is live near Central and Atrisco to show us the new video.
Kim, the fight took place right here at this bus stop 2 weeks ago after the bus driver and passenger got in a heated exchange over what's allowed on the bus.
What's up, homie?
It was a fight between an ABQ bus driver and passenger that could have been avoided. An empty bus at 8:15 in the morning at a bus stop on Atrisco near Central. So what led to this chaos? That's the bus driver telling a passenger and his buddy they couldn't bring on a leaf blower because it has gas in it. And when they were told to get off, the friend took exception, saying they had a job to get to, and cussed the driver out. But the driver stood his ground.
I go by the rules, man. I don't make the rules.
As the passenger was getting off the bus, the driver began closing the bus's doors, but then reopened them, which started a heated exchange.
Yeah, you come here. Your vehicle. What's up? What's up, homie? Do what you gotta do.
At one point, the driver dared the passenger to get back on the bus.
Do what you gotta do. Get down. Come in.
The passenger took him up on the offer. As punches were thrown, the two men landed on the sidewalk. The driverless bus now rolling down the street as the guy who tried to bring on the leaf blower tries to keep it from moving. Moments later, the bus came to a halt along with the fight, and the bus driver made his way back on board, blood streaming down his face. But the passenger wasn't done, threatening the driver with one of his landscaping tools. After reviewing the wild video, we reached out to the city's transit director, who was disappointed in the driver's actions.
Well, what the driver really should have done is he had an opportunity to shut the doors and continue on route, and that's ideally what he should have done.
And the director didn't share the driver's name, but says he's doing okay and he's been working for them for 10 years. He's on paid leave while the city decides his fate. Kim, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Brady. Now, we did reach out to police to see if the passenger has been arrested or charged. APD says it is looking into it.
Huh. Interesting. But man, after seeing that, just like the director or whatever, or the boss or whatever he said, right? Or the representative of the city or whatever, or the transit, like he said, this bus driver had the opportunity. He had the opportunity to fully close those doors, right? But what did he do? This is the make or break for a lot of us, right? This is where those drastic decisions are made, and this is where we make the right decision or we make a stupid decision. And I'm gonna be real, some of us, we just make the stupid decision because you know what? It's just easier to do. It's too tempting. That you just gotta be a little bit more savage. You just gotta sprinkle a little bit more salt on the wound, right? He had the perfect opportunity. Continue to close those doors, drive on by, continue his route, just continue with his day. But what did he do? Open back the doors up, continued the argument. The dude, and they kept going on. He's like, do what you gotta do. The dude's like, well, come down. He's like, nah, you come in. Not knowing that this dude was actually gonna take him up on that offer. Comes in, decks the dude. They go outside. They start to, scrap on the floor, everything like that. And then the bus continues to slowly move down the road, roll down the road, while the other dude is trying to Spider-Man that thing and just hold it back. I give him effort. It wasn't going to work though, but I give him effort for at least trying to do something in the moment. But back to that driver though. Then he goes back in. He got beat up. Let's just be real, because shows the footage. He's on the floor getting pounded, bro. But goes back in. The dude looks like he has an axe or like some type of, gardening thing or whatever, landscaping tool that he had. Could have probably got even worse if he would have got on there, or if the guy would have egged him on, but he closed the door, drove off. Let's see, that's what I'm talking about. We got to see the drastic decisions, right? We got to see that's when we make these drastic choices. It's either going to be the right choice or it's going to be a stupid, idiotic choice. And the thing is, what choice are you going to make? What choice are you going to make in that moment? Are you going to make the choice that you're going to regret, or are you going to be the bigger man and you're going to make the right choice? Sadly for this bus driver, he did not make the right choice. Made a terrible choice. Got his butt kicked. Probably got fired or at least reprimanded somewhat. And the bus was continuing to go. He's lucky it did not crash into anybody. That would have been really, really bad, right? So that's the thing. We gotta make these choices in the spur of the moment, but are they gonna be the good ones, or are we gonna make an idiotic choice and we're gonna regret those decisions that we made in that moment? If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you so much, more than you ever know. So, Krayonn Rocket, our motto is be unique, be creative, be you. Why is this important? Because we were all created in the image of God. We were all perfectly and wonderfully made. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Share it, like it, subscribe. I would appreciate it. God bless.